How you doing, everybody? This is a response to the video I did, deconstructing deconstruction. And I said that when God was telling Adam and Eve about if they ate the fruit, they would surely die, he was letting them know that the entity death will have access to this realm, which means they will now become mortals. And I love this question, actually. Your question says, he states that on that day of consumption, death is certain. They died. Furthermore, if mortality was a direct result of eating the fruit, darn it. The rest of it was, why does it say afterwards that they had to be banned or barred from getting access to the tree of life so they couldn't become immortal? I love this question because it's very detailed and it's very observant on you to notice it. And I'm not saying this to be funny at all. I thank you for this question. So the answer is because death had access to them after eating the fruit, they were no longer immortal. See, they were created eternal. But because they ate the fruit and death had access to this realm and to them because of their direct defiance, then God was like, no, they can't eat the fruit, from the tree of life now to become immortal because they just threw away their mortality. So if they threw away their mortality, I don't want them to gain the ability to now be immortal with sin in their bodies. See, that's the reason why Jesus had to come and die and be a sacrifice to us so the flesh could get judged. See, that's why of the three-part Trinity, Jesus, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, right? The Son, the flesh Son had to come here and sacrifice himself specifically because he had to crucify this flesh body that we're all made of. So we would then, through his salvation, have access to an incorruptible body again because it was thrown down. This is another reason why Jesus was called the second Adam, because he had to correct the things that the first one did wrong. So the reason why it says that after they ate the fruit, because it doesn't say that before they ate the fruit. It says that after they ate the fruit, that it didn't want them to become immortal because they had just thrown it down through accepting sin. And accepting sin is accepting death, because sin is not an action. Sin is making a decision that will increase the distance between you and God. So in the moment where you would usually rely on God, say, God, I need you. Can you please help me? If you push him away and say, nah, I got to figure it out. I got it. That's sin. It doesn't have to be running and stealing and beating somebody up. We have to understand what sin is. In the Bible, a man asked God directly, God, why have you gotten so far away from me? And God responded directly by saying, it is not me who has become distant from you. It is you who has become distant from me through your sin. The choices you have made have created distance between us. I didn't go away. You pushed me away by the things you did because you knew I didn't rock with those decisions. So the reason why it says that only after they ate the fruit is because God did not want to have beings, eternal beings with sin rooted down deep into their hearts and in their bodies. So Jesus became the second Adam to take the authority back from Satan through his resurrection. And because of his crucifixion, he judged this flesh body that we all have. So we don't get held back and bound by it anymore. We don't have to be. We can choose to, but we don't have to be. So again, I thank you so much for this question. You have a blessed day.